Caulfield with sport. Here's Tony Jones.
Thanks, Pete. Hello again. Well, as we said earlier, all is in readiness for what's going to be a cracking day of racing here at Caulfield tomorrow. We'll get to that in just a tick. Have a spell. Ollie suffers the biggest loss of the Spring Carnival. Now to the racing, and leading jockey Damien Oliver has failed in his bid to have a 20-meeting suspension reduced. Now, although Oliver can ride here tomorrow, he won't return racing until Melbourne Cup Day. His lawyers arguing he'll miss more than $11 million in racing. Mark McGugan with the story.
One of the faces of racing with his Spring Carnival on the line. Damien Oliver entered today's appeal with high hopes his reckless riding charge would be overturned or at least downgraded. He emerged a shattered man.
Obviously, I'm very disappointed that, the charge was sustained, but I felt it certainly wasn't riding in a reckless manner.
Oliver's suspension for his ride in Wednesday's Blue Sapphire Stakes upheld by the Appeals Board. He'll now sit out 20 meetings beginning tomorrow night and finishing on Melbourne Cup Eve, missing out on races totalling $11.6 million in prize money, including the Cox Plate and Derby Day. An appeal to VCAT now a real possibility.
We'll consider our options, but I haven't really looked at that this stage.
The impending stint on the sidelines gives Oliver added incentive heading into tomorrow's Caulfield Cup, where he'll saddle up the Lee Freedman-trained import Exospheric. Jamaica remains the hot favourite for the Cup at $3.60. Sacred Master, today's big mover, in from $18 to $13. Second favourite Scottish completed final preparations at Werribee, and connections are confident.
It's all very well turning up in these races, but you want to be at the fore of the, of the betting market, and that's where he is. So hopefully we've got a live shot there tomorrow.
Mark McGugan, 9 News.
Thanks, Pete. Hello again. Well, as we said earlier, all is in readiness for what's going to be a cracking day of racing here at Caulfield.